I started in this business with actually my dad. He was a carpet layer, linoleum. His name was Norbert, or Stormin Norman, as the case may be. And he hammered this into me. I want you to have a trade. I want you to have a skill. My mother, Lydia, her catchphrase was, get that piece of paper. And when that piece of paper is getting a degree. Middle brother, Daryl, my youngest brother, David, we're all gearheads. Off-roading, dirt bikes. My brothers and I were always out in the dirt. In high school, I was interested in architecture, took architecture classes. I always remember being in study hall, and there was a poster on the wall from American Society of Civil Engineers that said, civil engineering, people-serving profession. And that has stuck with me. Became director of engineering at P&D Consultants. A good friend of mine told me about an opportunity to come and work for California Pacific Homes, and met Sherm Harmer, good friend of mine and mentor. People thought I was kind of nuts going from civil engineering into home building, and why are you going to take this on? Because I had this pretty solid career as a consultant, but I wanted to test myself, and I didn't want to look in the rearview mirror and wonder, should I have done that or not? I haven't looked back since. This industry, the people, every day is a new experience. It's been a little over 20-year ride with Brookfield. Started out in San Diego, did a large 2,300 unit master plan, mixed use, had a great time working on that. And Steve Doyle walks into my office one day and says, hey, we have these assets up in Sacramento that we need somebody from Brookfield to be boots on the ground and head up an operation, start something new over there. Consulting with my wife, Jennifer, made the decision to take on the challenge and come up. For me, it was a very exciting time because it was starting fresh. Opened up our office here in Roseville. I just knew that if we're going to give this a shot, that we need to get tied in with the industry. So met with John Orr, just a respected and nice gentleman that has guided the North State BIA for many, many years. Worked my way through the executive committee and became chair in 2013. I met with Bob Ravinius at CBIA. The opportunity to join the executive committee of CBIA came along, and I was just chair in 2021. They helped me kind of get my sea legs over here, and I just became more and more involved with the industry because we were the new kid on the block, and everybody else kind of shut down. And I said, hey, we're still over here. We wouldn't mind moving the process forward. It became a quest to get these things approved. If there's one thing that I tell my crew when we're coming up with our first plan for a project, is don't get married to the plan. We just need to make sure that we don't lose the vision. But now we're building it. After many years of working through the process, we finally started grading just at the end of 2021, and hopefully have first models opening in late 23. Extremely happy that we're going to have Brookfield banners in the air for the first time. 2,800 unit master plan in Roseville, and what potentially would be a 10,000 unit master plan for the Brookfield portion in Sacramento County.
I met John at a party in 1981, and I remember walking in, and there was a lot of people there, and there was this tall guy standing in the doorway, and our eyes met. You looked so cute, you kind of were Peter Frampton-ish.
You've been stuck with me ever since.
Well, and we got married super young, and in a way I think that's a good thing, because we grew up together. And here we are, Hall of Fame boy.
I think that's why we balance out. You know, I've got that engineering, and I do the music thing, but she's got the artistic side, and the opposites attract thing, rock and roll, disco. You know, how does that happen? It happens like this.
We just love being out in the yard. It's nice to sit outside and have a glass of wine and visit or listen to music.
Barbecue.
Oh yeah, and the barbecue.
The food that we cook out there is awesome.
Fantastic.
It's awesome. Really, we're homebodies a lot.
I know.
I don't come home and let's go out to the movies and let's go this. I'm just glad to be home and be with her and be with our dogs. It sounds corny, but you know, they always say that the lump of coal will become a diamond someday with enough pressure. I just think it's something that we just have to keep pushing. There's that understanding that Brookfield has, that we have to keep the long vision on things. We have to keep pushing forward.